Welcome back to Ocala Talks. Let's go out to the phone lines now and talk to Lori at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens. And the reason we're talking to her today is because, I'm a meathead and I forgot yesterday to call her. Lori, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Actually, I did this on purpose. I'm going to cover this and tell you I did this on purpose. It's not true, but I'm going to say I did it on purpose so that my wife...
That's because the weather's so cool today. You just wanted to wait until the weather was cooler to talk to me.
No, it was that my wife's in studio today, so she gets to talk to you as well.
Hi, Lori. How are you?
I'm good.
Hey, we are about ready to purchase an avocado tree.
And when she says we, she means her.
And she's probably going to have us plant it too, isn't she, Tom?
Well,
she certainly is.
He's not digging a hole, Lori. He's not digging a hole. The man does not know what manual labor is.
Look, I work with my hands.
Exactly.
I work with my hands. I move buttons up and down, press buttons. I work with my hands.
You press my button all the time.
I won't even go there.
Yeah, leave that alone. Leave that alone. Hey, look.
So tell me about, is it a great time right now for avocado trees? Good time to plant it?
You can plant them now because they'll get all their roots established this winter. And you really want to try to plant it in a little more protected area rather than it being right out in the open if you can. If you have some trees around or a fence or a shed or something that you can plant it by, to help give it a little bit more protection from the winter freezes.
Okay.
But most of them are very cold hardy, and like the Haas one, it'll go down, I think, to like 24 or 26. So you don't usually have too much problem with them.
So avocado trees you can put in the ground now. Are there other trees that you have at Bob Wine's that are good to go in the ground right now as we get into the winter months?
For sure, yeah. I mean, all of your shade trees, your palms, you can plant any of those right now, your fruit trees. We just got in a bunch of peaches and nectarines and plums. And the thing about planting them this time of year is they'll get all their roots established this winter, and you'll be that much further ahead come springtime.
So, and Bob Wine's, like you said, if the tree's the right size, for a small fee, Bob Wine's will come put it in for you, and then you guarantee it for, I think, 6 months?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And the bigger trees, the prices include us delivering and planting them. The smaller trees, we just charge you a little bit, and we come out and deliver them and plant them, and if we install them, they do come with a 6-month guarantee, as opposed to if you install them, it's just a 30-day guarantee.
Tell us some of the plant life that you have for sale right now that's good to go in the ground during this time of year.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in right now. We've got mums that came in. We're still selling a lot of those. We've got some neat petunias. They're called Gum Petunias. It's like a super petunia, and they bloom all winter. They're kind of a trailing petunia, and they will bloom all winter, all spring, until it gets real hot in the summertime. So it's a really good, and they're so pretty. When you get them planted and they really start blooming good, they look really pretty in the yard. And then we've also got our camellias. Our camellias are starting to bloom now. We've got varieties for the sun, for the shade, dwarf ones, tall ones, all kinds of camellias also. And azaleas too. Azaleas are starting to bloom again also. We've got lots of those.
I tell you, come the early spring, I know that Susan will be visiting you because last weekend she took to the side of the house and tore out a lot of old dead bushes, the remnants of them and everything, to create a garden planting area, probably 4 foot wide by, I don't know, probably 20 foot long, and she's turned the dirt over and everything. She's got the weeds turned over and everything. Now she's got the paper down, so she gets the dirt ready with the weeds killed and turns it into mulch and everything, and then she's going to be ready for. She wants to get like you sell the 4-packs of four packs of plants. That's what she wants. Yeah. I don't think she wants to put a seed in the ground. I think she wants an established little plant already.
Yeah, I'm not ready for the seed life yet.
That's right. You want something you can see and you know it's going to grow.
Yes.
And we do. And even now we have fall vegetables that are in 4-packs that you can buy. So they're like, they're bigger than seedlings, but they're in a 4-pack. Call them a jumbo pack, and you can plant them. Tomatoes, peppers, broccoli, cucumber, squash, a lot of different, collards, mustard greens. Then we also do Swiss chard and turnips and pole beans and bush beans.
You got any zucchini over there? That's what I'm waiting to hear.
We do have some squash. I'm not sure if it's zucchini or crookneck. You know, the yellow squash,
Right.
but we do have squash, yes.
Wow. So you can get everything from plants to flowers to food at Bob Wines. You
And
just have to.
also, let me also say this. We have our potteries on sale. Buy one, get one half price. Not our clay pots or our Mexican pots. And also our fountains and our statuaries are 30% off.
So you can
So we've got some good deals there, too.
put some bird bass in, stuff like that. Lori,
Yep.
Sorry about not calling you yesterday, but I knew
No problem.
I knew today that when I called that she would ask about the avocado tree. So
That's right.
I was killing two birds with one stone.
There you go. Susan's there today, so it's a good day.
Lori, thanks so much. Thanks so much for everything you do, and hope you have a good weekend at Bob Wines.
Appreciate it. We'll talk to you later.
That's
Bye.
Lori. That's Lori from Bob Wines Camellia Gardens. As you heard, Susan is in the studio. She is every Friday at this time. Good morning.
Good morning, my love.
Pretty good morning for you so far.
Yeah, I picked up antique saxophone, 1951.
Wow. Alto sax, tenor sax, soprano sax, bass sax.
It's a saxophone.
Probably a tenor sax. Most saxophones are tenor sax.
I have no idea. I just ship it. That's all I do.
You ship? Oh no, yeah, I can't say that on the air.
I just ship it.
But there's got to be a unique. That's got to be unique on how to ship something like that, because this isn't your basic square package, square piece of equipment. This is, it's got some curves and crooks.
It does. And here's the thing. This particular gentleman sold this saxophone on eBay, and eBay does have their own. They offer you
Shipping options.
shipping options and printing the label. And he showed me what the just the shipping, not the packing. Obviously, he would have to do that himself. What it would cost to ship this saxophone, and I said, well, and just asked me if I was competitive. I said, well, the saxophone. You told me the saxophone was 3 feet, 36 inches in length, but the box that eBay. I don't know if you pick it or if eBay picks it. Is 24 inches in length. I go, so that shipping cost that they gave you is incorrect. So if you are an eBayer, please make sure you do, and remember, you still need to have dunnage for protection. So you're talking about 2 extra inches all the way around. So it's not 36 inches, it would have been 40 inches in length. And they only gave him an estimate off of 24 inches in length. So just make sure that you're double checking your facts so that you have it. And by the way, I was still competitive. Obviously, I picked it up today. He was very happy with the price I gave him. We used some high density foam. He did not have a case for it.
But high density foam, you wrap it in that.
I wrapped it in high density foam. I took the thing you blow
The mouthpiece?
in. The mouthpiece, thank you. Separated that, packed that separately. And it's ready to go. And
Yeah.
I actually had a double-walled box, so it is super. So if something 300 pounds actually falls on it in transit,
Not
it's
gonna hurt it.
It's not going to touch it. That box is solid.
If it's laying next to somebody's golf clubs that they're transporting for a trip and the golf clubs fall on it,
Not going
It's
to hurt
good.
it. It's not even going to. It's not even going to dent the
and
box.
that's the key with the key with the saxophone are the keys and the mouthpiece.
Yes.
They have to be protected.
They have to be protected, and that's why I separated them. Because when he handed it to me, I'm like, "Oh no, this has to come out." And there was 2 little screws. I don't know much about equipment, but I'm like, I know this tongue comes out. So he took it off for me, and I go, "It's just going to be better." So, but the box in itself, even if I just use bubble wrap, which I wouldn't, because that's not the right thing to do, is gonna make sure that gets safe to its.
You've been open for a little over 2 years now.
Yes.
What's the strangest thing you've shipped?
Well, I mean, we just talked to Lori. I shipped out onions for her to Arizona.
You did ship onions to Arizona for Bob Wines.
For Bob Wines. That was, hey, they wanted their
I know people that have had
onions.
you ship cheesecake before.
Cheesecake, soup,
Soup.
boiled peanuts.
Yep, that's right. You ship boiled peanuts. That's right. Somebody that couldn't get boiled peanuts, you shipped them.
And they were shipped overnight.
Expensive to get those boiled peanuts.
Ooh, like I'm looking at the guy and I'm like, do you really want to do this?
We got to take a break. We'll be right back after this. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Thinking about brightening up your yard for fall, consider just what a new tree or two will do. And when it comes to trees, everyone around here goes to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. At Bob Wine's 5-acre tree garden, you get the best selection, you get top quality, and prices that simply cannot be beat. Plus, whenever you buy one tree, you get a second tree just like it for half price. So come pick out your favorite large tree up to 6 feet or more, starting as low as $49.99, all the way up to its famous super jumbos delivered, planted, and guaranteed for one low price. Be sure to check out the truckload sale on citrus trees. Your choice starting as low as $69.99. And by all means, check out the dwarf citrus, perfect for patios and small spaces. For almost 70 years, Bob Wines has been on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala, just east of Lake Weir Avenue. They're open daily till 4, Saturdays till 3. You owe yourself a visit to this wonderful 5-acre garden.
Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
TikTok, the day